Very good morning to one and all. Welcome you all to the Blue Mountain. I'm Jagadesh here, a PhD scholar from Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. I'm going to present my topic on Microbial Consortium to mitigate the climate change. So if you look into this picture, the carbon stock in case of the tea plantation, scrub and cropland is far less beyond that of evergreen, deciduous and forest plantation. So why this carbon stock is less is the biggest question confronting in front of us. In this juncture, two major announcements. One was from the district administration of Nilgiris, who have announced that over past 100 years, over 25.2% of the total forest area has been converted to other such use. So other was from the Mauna Loa laboratory, which has recorded a highest carbon dioxide concentration of 415.26 ppm. So with these two reports, in order to understand how this carbon escaped to the atmosphere, we have developed a model. So in this model, you can see with the change in the land use, plant, soil, and microbes undergo changes. And because of this, the carbon pools, which is considered to be the food for the microorganisms, undergo degradation. And upon oxidation, they are converted into carbon dioxide and enters the atmosphere, causing climate change. So if the carbon is more in the atmosphere, they are less in the soil. So where does this microbes get the food? So we understood that these microbes are facing a tougher situation, and we decided to meet the microbes. So it is me, and I was very happy to meet my friend Proteobacteria, who is unique in all the major ecosystem of Nilgiris, but he was not happy in meeting me. So he gave me a befitting reply. Hey guys, you not took care of me, and as a result, I'm going to die in 2 days. See this, my friend also told that he's having a greater potential of many economic importance, but we did not realize that, and we made him to die. So taking his word seriously, we have developed our hypothesis. So our hypothesis is that, can the metagenomes of Nilgiris combat climate change? Or the metagenomes of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve possess any economic importance? First, we have done a major, we have brought out the major ecosystem of Nilgiris, and the soils have collected from the major ecosystem of Nilgiris, and all major physical, chemical, and biological parameters are done according to the standard protocols to deliver the results. So the results of the metagenomes have shown that all the ecosystems are highly diverse with the rich species of Proteobacteria, Oxyproteobacteria, and Firmicutes. So these are all the different species along the major ecosystem of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. And the T diagram shows that this is the bacterial kingdom with a different bacterial species. It was around 1100 years before, when the Britishers came India, much of the shola forest has been converted to eucalyptus. So the results of the present metagenomics have shown that the eucalyptus and shola forest have shared a common diversity. And during the time of 1900, the world have witnessed a liberalization, privatization, and globalization. India is of no exception, and also the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve of no exception. As a result, we could able to see lot many deciduous and scrub has been converted to horticulture and tea plantation. As a result, the today metagenomes have shown that the deciduous and scrub have shared the common with that of horticulture and tea plantation. The results of the heat map clustering have also shown the same. And we have done a core microbiome, which indicates that the Basidius, Thyriospora, Gemeta are considered to be the most common microbes, which are prevalent in all the major ecosystem of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. So that is not very important. Before I'm meeting my friend, he was telling that he's having more significance. So in order to understand his significance, we have done a KEGG analysis. So the results of the KEGG analysis clearly shows that only in the place where the land use has been altered, the carbon fixation is less. You can see that in the case of eucalyptus, tea plantation, cropland, the carbon fixation is very less when compared to that of deciduous evergreen forest. And apart from this, major ecosystem possess a very good ability for the crop nutrition and crop care. So the next question coming in front of us is how to improve them. Already the ecosystem has been, how to improve them. What is the idea? We know that these natives possess many economic importance as the KEGG analysis. Yes, it is figgy. Since this cropland or eucalyptus or tea plantation cannot able to prepare the food, we have prepared the food from the native ecosystem, and we have delivered them into the those ecosystems which are lacking them. this native ecosystem is possessing some economic importance. We have collected these consortia and isolated them, and we have delivered it to the altered land use. So it is a process of modeling a crop in such a way to sequester more amount of carbon, and by that, the climate change has been drastically reduced. As a result, we could be able to see before application of those consortia, the amount of carbon dioxide emission was 126 tons per hectare. And after application of the consortia, we could be able to see a clear decrease in the amount of carbon dioxide emission, which is around 2 tons per hectare. And not only this, the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve also having many economic importance. One among them is increase in the yield, that is crop nutrition. So these microbial consortia has an ability to mineralize the phosphorus, potassium, iron, and zinc, which is considered to be the most important for the plant growth. And as a result, we could be able to see an increase in yield in the case of radish. And this is a success story which has been conducted a field trial in the farmers field, and farmers has also received a very good, significant yield in case of carrot. So my conclusion is that with low bacterial diversity, the land is highly susceptible to the climate change. So with the introduction of this inoculum, the land will become highly diverse and it will show how high resistant to the climate change. As the VC sir was addressing before, India being a signatory to the Sustainable Development Goal, by doing this present research, the goal number 13 can be achieved. Since the farmers is having a ability to, in adopting this research, he will be able to sequester more amount of carbon, and hence doubling the farmer's income, which is considered to be the most important in case of India, can also be achieved in case of this particular project. Sir and madam, our everyone concern is of 3F, that is food, farmer, and futures. So this 3F can be achieved only with 3E, that is economy, environment, and empire. Only if the economy and environment of a country go hands on hand, that will lead to the creation of strong empire. Only if there is a creation of strong empire, there is a food for the future. By this, I thank you. I thank the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India for funding this project, and also the Field Director, Joint Director of Horticulture, Nilgiris, for the extension during the survey, and also for the Global Risk 2020 for providing me this opportunity. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.